What I'm about ready to show you is still one of the best man on the street interviews you're ever going to see. It's quick, it only lasts a few seconds, but this was one of WGN's, the local Chicago big news station, one of their guys out like wee hours of the morning after the Blackhawks won their third Stanley Cup, I believe it was. It says so on the screen here. My apologies. And he's out there to begin setting up to get the people that are going to start walking by on their way to work and whatnot and what have you, get their reaction. And out of the darkness comes one guy that had been out celebrating the Blackhawks victory seemingly all night. And Marcus Lash, the reporter from WGN in this clip, talks about how, they were setting up stuff and you can be leery about grabbing people off the street, especially people that are just out in the middle of the night after partying all night long. But something told them to stop this guy and ask him. And this is still by far one of my favorite on the spot man in the street interviews.
How you feeling today? You're live on the air.
You know how awesome the Hawks are?
They're pretty awesome.
It sounds messed up, but it's true. They got black people loving hockey. Ain't that so?
All right. There you go. Couldn't put it better than that. You enjoy yourself tonight, sir. This was 11 years ago after the Chicago Blackhawks had won their third Stanley Cup in 6 seasons. And I figured I'd give you a little bit of a backstory of how this all went down. I was assigned for the WGN Morning News to be out there on the street the next morning tracking down the cup. Where is the cup? Where are the players that morning? This is my first hit of the day. It's about 4:15. I'm wrapping up, setting the scene, and all of a sudden I see this guy walking toward me. And something told me, you got to talk to this guy. Now, you don't know what people are going to say when they're on the street, especially after presumably they've been up partying all night celebrating a Blackhawks victory. What is this person going to say live on television? But my gut just told me, you got to put a microphone in this guy's face. And again, here's what he said.
You know how awesome the Hawks are?
They're pretty awesome.
It sounds messed up, but it's true. They got black people loving hockey. Ain't that so?
All right. So that clip blew up. It was everywhere that day. Got millions of views. Ended up on the late night shows. And we tracked him down later and found out his name is Bill Dodds. He was out there celebrating the Hawks. He just had this aura about him as he was walking up. And I'm like, I got to talk to this guy. And in this case, it worked out. So shout out to him today. Shout out to the Blackhawks. Let's get back on top so we can get another one of these moments. Go Hawks.
They got black people loving hockey. Ain't that so?
Just pure television gold. Couldn't have scripted it better. Pure television gold. And if you're not following Marcus Lash, you need to. The dude's awesome. He does a ton of great stuff in the city of Chicago. He's a roller coaster enthusiast. He goes all over the place doing roller coasters. But yet, still without a question of a doubt, top 5 all-time man on the street interviews.